Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lore Thunder, Episode 2, the Carro Veloce 33. The Carro Veloce 33, or L3-33 Tankette, was a pre-war tankette built by Ansaldo in the early 1930s. The design was based on the imported British Carden Loyd tankette, which was also built under license for the Italian army at the time. Many of these tankettes saw service across the Italian army during the war, and as such were modified for different roles on the battlefield. Today, we're looking at the L3CC, or Controcarro. It's a modification which carried a single Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle in place of the standard machine gun armament. This model was relatively small in number, and only saw combat in North Africa against British and Commonwealth forces in the early 40s. The rifle on the Controcarro could penetrate around 18mm of armour, which was only useful against light armoured vehicles and made it unsuitable for engaging enemy tanks. Suffice to say, the L3 is extremely fragile, as it only has a maximum of 14mm of armour, meaning it had to fight from ambush position or utilise terrain to fire and move, something it could do well, with a road speed of 26 mph or 42 km/h. Despite its size, it still had a crew of 2, with the commander loading, aiming, firing, and giving orders to the driver. The L3 however suffered poorly during the interwar and Second World War periods, being outclassed by virtually every armoured vehicle it would encounter. Despite this, the Italian army had few main battle tanks in 1940, and so the L3 saw extensive service while production caught up with demand. Still, the little tankette as a series would see action on the Sino-Japanese front, Spanish Civil War, North African, Greco-Italian, Italian mainland, and Eastern Front sectors. In War Thunder, the L3-33cc is a fantastic ambush vehicle. The tiny size of this Tier 1 vehicle means it can easily hide in bushes in realistic and simulator battles, allowing them to ambush larger targets as they pass by unawares. This is important, as the 20mm rifle struggles to penetrate enemy vehicles over 400 meters. This is compensated for with a good rate of fire and the speed to quickly be able to change position after launching an attack. The armour is paper thin however, with 50 caliber rounds easily passing through the tankette, which more often than not will kill the crew instantly. This also means that losing a single crew member will instantly knock out the L3. The Controcarro then favours the patient player, who prefers a lightning fast approach coupled with ambush positioning, picking their shots, and causing maximum damage in the process. Thanks for watching everyone, have a good one, and see you all on the battlefield.